So I just wanted to share with you what we're doing for dinner tonight and show you a little something. So my potatoes have been growing legs and arms, but you can still use your potatoes if they look like this. I just am going to cut all of this off and they will be good to go. And I'm going to be making fries in our deep fryer and some fish, breaded fish. I got this on sale, I think, for maybe like, I don't even know, $8 or something. And this will probably be good for supper and then lunch tomorrow. So yeah, I will show you what my potatoes look like after. So here are the potatoes after they've been cut. And they are now cooking, or frying I should say. And I also cut up some lettuce and cucumber and avocado that needs to get eaten. Otherwise I would probably throw a frozen veggie in there. And here are our lovely fish cutlets. Here is another tip. I use old takeout bags to sop up the grease when I make fries. You can, and also bacon, and you can use it for anything in the kitchen that is greasy or you need to drip up some of the excess water or grease. I also wanted to show you here, I planted some clippings of my succulents, and I just used little old little candle holders that I had and some stones that I collected and reused dirt from some plants that were no longer living. And then I have all my little clippings from all my plants there. And here I have some milk jugs that I had to rinse out. We were trying some new milk, and we're drying some other bottles upside down in there. And of course our plastic bags. Here is some chicken stock that I made from roast chicken bones, and I'm just taking out all of the skin and fat and bones. As you can see here on this tray, I've taken as much of it out as I could. This is what I got. And in this tray is the meat that I've gotten out of it so far. I'm going to be adding some carrots that I've already chopped up. And here I just wanted to show you this brown banana that I'm going to be making into banana pancakes. And that's, oh, and this is my chicken dinner. These are chicken drumsticks that I got for free. Oh, so here I am making some rice, and I finished the chicken soup. There's no noodles or anything in there, so I'm going to freeze that once it's cooled down a bit. And I just wanted to show you, I got this box of free chicken given to me. They're all drumsticks. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. So I'm making the rice to go with that, and I'm probably just going to make some frozen veggies to go with that. And yeah, I'm watching Coffee with Kate, but she has a new name now. I can't remember what it is. Anyways, you can see our messy house from here. While my food is cooking, I'm going to clean up in my cupboard beside the stove, and as you can see, it's kind of full of just random things actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull all that out and show you what's all in there. So this is everything that was underneath there. I have my big roasting pots, my mixer, waffle maker, slow cooker, barbecue utensil set, some old used up candles, and my blender and this box of just random things that I totally forgot about. And I have been looking, I thought I lost this straw, but I found it, so I'm really happy about that. And I found a few other things, so I'm going to go through this and get rid of the garbage and just keep what I want. And probably going to have to take the wax out of those things and clean them up and put those away. And I'm probably going to use them to either plant more little succulents, or this is like an actual canning jar, so I'll probably use this with my other canning supplies or use it as a drinking cup. And I'm going to clean this out and put the rest of the stuff back. Here is the after. It's all organized. I can find everything and I know what everything is, and it's all nice and clean now. It didn't even take me very long, like 10-15 minutes to clean everything and put it back and get rid of the other stuff. So for lunch today we had 2 drumsticks left, so I cut it up into small pieces, and we had some vegetables left and a lot of rice. So I'm just making it into a fried rice, and I added some more vegetables because there was only a little bit, and some onion and butter, and cooking that first, and then I'll add the rice, and then I will add the meat and the already cooked vegetables. And that will be our lunch today. I'm actually using dried onion because I'm out of regular onion, and this is great to use in a backup. You just add a little bit of water and it comes back to life, and they taste really, really good in the sauteed butter. So, and this is a lot of onion, so you don't have to use a whole lot, just a little bit, like maybe a teaspoon to maybe 2 teaspoons, and that's like half an onion right there. Tonight we made homemade pizzas. Isabel made that one, and I made that one, and I made the sauce from a can of crushed tomatoes and some spices. I just used oregano, basil, salt, sugar, and a little bit of thyme. And then now there's lots of leftovers, so I'm going to put some in these jars for spaghetti and more pizza. And that is what we are having this Friday night. Video before. This is what happens when you are busy doing all kinds of everything. We just bought this brand new dresser to move all this in there so it looks less like that. And here also is life. Oh boy. Hey guys, so here is what's left of my garden. It does not look like much. I actually just came out to grab some parsley, but I figured I would show you. I still have a couple little zucchinis in there that are hiding. Where'd it go? He's in there somewhere. I have some mint that I'm going to be bringing inside. Here's the strawberry plants that I was talking about, and some rhubarb in there. It's kind of already shriveled up, but it's in there. And I took out most of my potatoes. I still have this patch of potatoes to take out and finish weeding a bit and cutting down my beans here. But those are pretty much finished. And I just need to clean everything up. But here's my itty bitty parsley that I didn't even know I had until I cleaned everything up. So I'm going to grab some of this and go back inside. So here is what we're having for dinner tonight. I am making some fresh tomato cucumber salad with some fresh basil and fresh parsley that I just got from the garden. And these are fresh tomatoes that I also got from the garden, and as well as the cucumbers from the garden. Here's all my goodies that are waiting to be preserved. I have some carrot tops that I'm going to wash and chop up and freeze and use for pesto. I have some more dill. Here's my basil plant that I brought inside. This is my pathetic excuse for broccoli, but it's kind of like a broccolini it turned out to be, and my little cauliflower. And I kept a lot of the leaves because those are edible too. And I have some beet leaves in here as well that I'm gonna use for like soups and stuff like that. And some beans that I'm saving for next year to replant. And some green onions. I got so much more, but I'm gonna chop these up and freeze them. My two ginormous, the zucchinis. And that's all the onions I got this year. And I got lots of tomatoes, but not as much as I had hoped. And then for dinner, I am just making a rice, and then I have this pork that I bought for 30% off of $11.32, and I'm making 3 of them so that we can have some tonight and some for leftovers tomorrow. And I just put a little bit of this barbecue sauce that I got on sale for, I think it was $1.25, and that is what we are having for supper today. Hey everyone, so for supper tonight we are having a little bit of homemade Chinese, and first I need some chop suey. It's just cabbage that I got on sale with some carrots from the garden and a little bit of pork that I had to use up. And I also have Maggi seasoning and a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of oyster sauce and a little bit of garlic, and then that's it for that one. And then in here I have some pepper steak, and for this, it is quite delicious. I used soy sauce, hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, rice vinegar, garlic, pepper, and then a little bit of brown sugar, and yes, and of course oil at the bottom. Oh, and I had some fresh garlic, and I also used some onions from the garden. I didn't get very many this year, so that's what I have in here. And then I also have fresh garlic and onions in here too from the garden. And then in here we have some white rice that is steaming, and that is dinner today. Very cheap. And the steak I also got when it was on clearance, so the meat, and I only used 1/2 of a steak in here, and this is just one tiny pork chop that I have in here. And the rice I got in sale as well. So this meal, and I believe I got the cabbage when it was on sale for 88 cents a pound, I believe. So this cost about $2 for this head, under $2 for this head of cabbage, and I didn't even use a whole half, so I still have quite a bit left. This meal came into under $5, and we're going to have plenty of leftovers for lunches and possibly supper tomorrow. And again, these are all the ingredients that I bought. These are my necessities for making any kind of Asian food, and obviously garlic, and then brown sugar, and then oil. And of course, I just want to point out that I'm saving this for my vegetable broth. And oh yeah, the peppers I had gotten on like clearance a while ago, and I just froze them whole, and then I just chop them up and throw them in there. And I got these for maybe $2 for a ginormous bag of like 10 peppers. And then I just want to show you all of my tomatoes from the garden. I didn't get that many because the beans overtook. I have 2 really large zucchinis, and I got like 3 boxes of potatoes, and yeah, this is just some of the stuff that we got from the garden.